So next one up. And as always, we begin with the question sentence first. So here it says, what is his total savings? All right. So again, we really want to pick apart those keywords when we see them. And here, savings is going to be that key word. So clearly we're discussing something about money, as you can tell with the answer choices. And we want to figure out how much we save in total. So we're talking about our friend Derek here. Purchases a phone case for $28 at 20% off, and a screen protector for $16 at 25% off. What are the total savings? So everyone answer me this before we get started on the calculation. Are we able to take a shortcut in this problem and add these prices together and then calculate a percentage? Yes or no? Okay, I'm hearing a lot of no's here. Why is that the case? We can't do that because we are not given the same what? Yeah, we're not given the same percentage. They're not the same percentage. Take a look. We have 25% off here, 20% off there. Not the same percentage. If we had the same percentage, we could save a ton of time, calculate all in one, and be good. But given that we don't have that convenience, don't worry. Roll the sleeves up, get to work, and keep pushing forward. So here we are. Let's go ahead and calculate first the phone case, $28 at 20% off. So the case, let's go ahead and write that there. And then we have $28. And we will be multiplying that $28 by 20%. And then don't forget, when we're calculating with a percentage, we turn it into a decimal, moving that decimal place twice to the left. The same as dividing by 100. And that will turn into 0.2. You can also call it 0.20, but remember, any zero that's trailing at the end, you don't need to write it. Again, the same thing goes for $1 versus $1.00. It's the same thing. We just don't need to write that zero if it's not necessary. So there we are. So we have 0.2 multiplied by 28, and that's what's going to give us that first bit of savings. The second part for the savings, we can do that for the screen protector. And we'll calculate that with 25% multiplied by the $16. So with a little bit of mental math, I'm going to show you something pretty neat here. So when we're talking about 25%, that's the same as dividing by 4. That's something you should absolutely be ready to do quickly in your head. Same thing with 20%. 20% is the same thing as dividing by 5. Because 20 times 5 is 100. 4 times 25, is 100 over here. But in case you didn't know that, don't worry. Let's get straight to the calculations, and we'll worry about the mental math later. Here we go. 28 multiplied by 0.2. 8 times 2 is 16, carry the 1. 2 multiplied by 2 is 4, carry the 1 is 5. We bring back just one decimal place here. So there we are. That first part is $5 or 5.6, which is $5.60. Don't get too aggressive because that is not the answer. Let's keep it going here. We have 16 multiplied by 0.25. And again, this is the same as dividing by 4, and you'll see that the answer here will be 4. But here we go. 6 times 5 is 30. Carry the 3. 1 times 5 plus 3 is 8. Next up, drop that 0. 6 times 2 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 times 2 is 2. Carry the 1 is 3. Add all of this up, and we get 400. And we are supposed to bring back 1, 2 decimal places. 1, 2, and there we go. Booyah, the correct answer for this part here is $4. And so then we add those savings together. $5.60 plus $4 flat, and that leaves us with a total savings of $9.60. And that'll be answer choice C, my party people. Nice and easy. So the question reads, how many minutes is that? So here's our next question. So how many minutes is that? All right. So we're trying to convert units here clearly because we're trying to get to minutes, and we start with seconds. A video clip lasts 150 seconds. Okay, so what we noticed that we're trying to do, my friends, is we're trying to go from seconds and we're trying to turn that into minutes. So let's first begin by understanding the context here. What's that formula going to be? What's that conversion going to be? Yeah, 60 seconds equals 1 minute. That's correct. 60 seconds equals 1 minute. So again, let's ask ourselves, we are going to the unit minutes. This is what we're trying to arrive at. So with that said, everybody, what operation are we using to go to the unit that has the 1? When we're going down to the unit that has the 1, that's correct. We are going to divide. That's right. We are going to divide. Because again, to go from 60 down to 1, that is division. So we're going to divide by 60. So right over here, to get this done, we are going to divide by 60. Just like that. So now let's get it done. And we're going to use a little bit of long division here, but just stay true to the process. 60 going into 150. Well, let's see. 60 doesn't go into 1 or 15, but it does go into 150 twice. So we'll write that 2 right over there. Minus 120, because 60 multiplied by 2 is 120, giving us a leftover of 30. Now, we're not done. We're not done. If we were to stop right here, right now, what this means is 2 minutes and a remaining 30 seconds. Because again, we were dividing from seconds. So any remainder remains as seconds. However, are we done though, everybody? Should we accept this 2 minutes and 30 seconds, or do we need to continue? Yeah, we got to continue. We have to continue because notice our answer choices. Our answer choices are all in just minutes. So we have to continue this. I know a lot of us hate that long division. I know we hate going into that territory with decimals. I get it. I totally get it. I understand. But we have to accept that responsibility. So here, let's put that decimal place with that 0, bring it down. We got 300. Everybody, how many times does 60 go into 300? Yeah, that'll be 5 times. So we don't want to forget putting that decimal right above where it was as well. And then we have that 60 going into 300 exactly 5 times. Subtract that 300, and we're all good. Booyah. All done. And so we have 2.5 minutes. And there we go. That's our answer. Our answer is going to be answer choice B. But before I continue, I do want to point out that when we had that 30 right here at the bottom, let me just highlight that. One way that you can do some quick conversions in your head is kind of like this. Everybody, relative to a full minute, how much is 30 seconds? Relative to a full minute, how much is 30 seconds? That's half. That's right, Jalen. That's going to be half. So when we think about it, when we have 2 minutes and then 30 seconds left over, we can absolutely think about that as 2.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes with 30 seconds left over. That's 2.5 minutes. So I just wanted to throw that out there before I, finish or conclude this solution. But yeah, there it is, my party people. So let's keep looking forward and let's get ready to try another one out with our best foot forward.